Hello world, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl CLC Clean Crochet. So guys, today's tutorial is very easy. So first of all, you make your magic circle, then you make your chain of 30. Okay, so this is our starting point. You're going to chain 30. I'm using a 5.0 hook, and I'm using this yarn that goes with it. So I'm chaining 30. Yeah, so after chaining of the 30, this is what we have. Then we are going to work our double crochets. So first of all, you locate the next stitch hole that you have here. So you yarn over and you locate the next stitch hole. Okay, then you pull through 2, you pull through the next 2. That's double crochet. So you are making 2 double crochets into a stitch. Okay, then you're going to chain 1, then make another double crochet, then another double crochet. We are doing this because this is this is going to be the edge of our work. Okay, so next you move on to the next stitch hole. You make 2 double crochets into the same stitch hole, sorry. Yeah, you skip the next stitch hole, you move on to the next stitch hole. You make 2 double crochets into it. You skip the next stitch hole, and the next one you make 2 double crochets. So we are going to always skip the next stitch hole, then in the second stitch hole we make 2 double crochets. So that's what you are going to do till we get to the end again, and in the end we are going to do the same thing as we did for the beginning. So let's do our double crochets, 2 double crochets into the second stitch holes. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give me a like, turn on your notification to be able to notify whenever I post a video, and check the other videos as well. So let's continue with the double crochets to the end. Okay, so at the end we are going to make what we did for the beginning again. So double crochet into the last stitch hole, 2 double crochets, a chain, then another 2 double crochet into the same stitch hole. So this is 1. Now you make the next one. Okay, so guys, this is what we have. Then you move on to the next stitch hole that you have, making your double crochets. So double crochets is going to be kind of in between the previous line of double crochets that we have. Okay, so let's make our first 2 double crochets. The next one is going to go here into the space that we have. Okay, so it's not going to be directly on it, but with the space that you have here, you make your next 2 double crochets into the same stitch hole. Then you locate the in between like this. You make the next 2 double crochets. Okay, so you can see that. Then the next one you make your double crochets, double crochets, double crochets. So 2 double crochets each until we get to the end again, and I'll show you what to do. So with the double crochets, with because this one is going to form the base of our work, we are making the double crochets right across the chain that we did, that's in between the previous double crochets. Okay, so that our work will be very easy to know where you understand. So we are making our double crochets in each of the spaces that we have till we get to the end again, guys. So this is it. So at the edge again, we are going to, that's where we are going to form two different edges, okay, so that we get a kind of rectangle. Yeah, so let's put our stitch marker there so that we know the beginning and the end of our work. Now let's make the double crochets. Okay, so you locate in between the edge, the first two double crochets that we did, in between them you make a double crochet over there. So in between you make two double crochets like how you were doing previously. Two double crochets, you're going to chain one, and into the same stitch hole you make another two double crochet. Now you remember that we made a chain to separate the previous one, so in between the chain you make another double crochet. So okay, so this one goes here. Okay, so the chain that we have here, you make your two double crochets into it. Then the last two double crochets that we have at the edge, we are going to make another 4 double crochets, separating it with a chain. So you make your first double crochets, second double crochet, then you chain one, you make another 2 double crochets into that space that we have. Okay, so we have the edges here. Now back to our main work. Okay, so you can see that we've created the edge. It will become clearer as we move ahead. Okay, so we are going to make double crochets into each of the spaces that we have here, just like we did before. But this one, we are not going to go directly into the stitch. We are going to go above the chain, so that our work could be flexible. If you go directly into the big holes that we are seeing here, it will be, your work will be very stiff. But if you want it to be more flexible, you do your double crochet on the loop. Okay, so this is it. So the next one goes here. Instead of going here, you go to the loop over here, you make your double crochets, 2 double crochets. Instead of this one, you go here. Yeah, okay, so we are going to do this throughout till we get to the end. So at the end, this is what we have. Now we are going to do the same edging again. So with the first 2 double crochets that you have, you make 4 double crochets separated with the chain. So you have the chain, then you make another 2 double crochets. So this is what we have. Then the chain that we did previously, you make 2 double crochets in between. Then the last 2 double crochets, you make your 4 double crochets again, separating it with the chain. Okay, so we've created the edge again. Now back to the main work again. You make double crochets, you make double crochet just like we were doing before we got to the edge. Okay, so here too, you make your double crochets in the loops, not in the space hole. Okay, so you do that till we get here. Now when we get there, because our edges have already been created, wherever the edge is, you continue making your 4 double crochets at the edge like this, then you continue making your double crochets in between. So let's make the edge again. Okay, so 2 double crochets, chain 1, make 2 double crochets. So this is what we have. Now the space holder we have, you make 2 double crochet, then the next one 2 double crochet. Yeah, so you see that the edges are becoming clearer. Now we come to another edge. You make 4 double crochets separated with a chain. Okay, and this is what we have. Okay, so you can see clearly the edge now. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go round and round, making double crochets into every space that we have, and always work in the loop, not in the chain space, to make your work very flexible. Okay, so always when you get to the edge, you make the same edges like how we did over here. Then you're going to go round and round and round and round, changing your colors as you wish. And you can also use one color, but I keep on changing my color on every 3 2 rows. Okay, so after some rows, this is what I have. Now I'll keep on going round and round and round until I get something like this. Okay, so this one, the length from one edge to another is the length from one shoulder of mine to the next shoulder of mine. Okay, so when you get to where you can easily put it on your shoulder, one shoulder to the other, you stop, then you make another piece of the same colors. Okay, so I made 2 pieces of it. Now we're going to create the neck hole of our work, and with the neck hole we have to indicate where our shoulders are going to be. So our shoulders are going to be here and our neck hole is going to be over there. Then you put your stitch markers to indicate the area. Make sure that the length from one side is equal to the other. Okay, so here is going to be our shoulders, side, shoulders, then in between is going to be our neck hole. Okay, so we are going to go round again, but this time we are going to start from here, go round and end here, then turn our work, go round like this and end here, go round like that. So we are going to leave the middle part like that, okay, until it's long enough to cover the front part. Okay, so let's start here with another color, and always 2 double crochets down, and always when you get to the edge, you know what to do. 4 double crochet and separate it with a chain. Yeah, so this sits, then you continue, you chain 1. Okay, so I chain 1 at the end because it depends on you. Okay, so if you want your work to be more flexible, you just chain 1 at the edges before you start with. So let's continue until we get to the stitch marker. Guys, so this is what we have. So you see that our neck hole has been created. You chain one and you turn your work. Now we are going to go the other way like this throughout till we get to the stitch marker again. Okay, so you're going to do that till our neck hole is long enough to cover your shoulders. Okay, and if you want a loose neck, you make sure that it becomes longer. But if you just want a more enclosed neckline, you just, so it depends on you, right? So you keep on making your double crochets, double crochets, double crochets. Guys, so after the second row, this is what I have. So I think mine is okay now. My neck hole is okay for me. I'm going to do the same for the next panel. Okay, so after making the next panel too, just like the first one, we are going to fix these two together. So make sure you always do the positive side, put the positive side in the inside, so you let the negative one to face you, so that you do your stitches, you join them, so that when you're done, your joining and your stitches goes in the inside. So you're going to make single crochets, or you can use thread and needle to join it. So you're going to join the shoulders first, then we'll do the armholes. Okay, so this is the shoulders. You're going to join them with either single crochets, or you can use your thread and needle. Then later we'll fix the neck to make it more firm. Okay, so when we join, we also come and join over here, so that we'll form armhole. So we join from there to there. Okay, let's do the joining now. So this place will be the armhole. Then you can join from here to the end. Okay, it's very easy to make. Now let's join it using the same yarn that we have over here. So I'm going to pull through. Yeah, and make single crochets, joining the two pieces together. Okay. After joining, you do the same for the other shoulder. Then you make your armholes again. Okay, so you can see that we fixed this part inside. Then this is the armhole we created for the side. We left this place and we started stitching the other side. So you have it. This is the front part of our work. Then we turn it. Okay, we did the stitches in the inside. Now I'm going to make single crochets at the neckline to make our work the immediate color for the neckline, just single crochet. So always single crochets helps to keep your work firm. Okay, so I'm making single crochet around. Okay, so at the end, guys, this is what we have. These are neck hole and these are armhole. You just put it on and you go to go. Isn't this so beautiful to make and easy to make? Don't forget to subscribe, turn on your bell, and give me a like, comment below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.